Namaste. My name is Will Zimmerer. I'm International Meditation Master. Today I want to speak about the industrial processed food. 120 years ago in the USA, only 0.00028% had diabetes. And today it's 25%. And if you see the statistic, when the industrial processed food was starting with this margarine, and the substitute for butter, and this processed oil, and with the white sugar, the diabetes went through the roof. Today, 25% of the population have cancer and 25% have severe heart problems. Okay. The processed oil and the bad fat and the minerals are clogging or blocking our blood vessels. And in addition with the white sugar, for sure we get a problem with our heart. And too much meat, acid food, and so on. What is in this industrial food? No nutrition. This means you go in a supermarket or even a small market, and 90% of the products are industrial processed food. All the things in the nice boxes and so on. No nutrition. Even if only the enzymes are missing, and the industrial processed food producer hating enzymes, because the enzyme will make the food after a short time rotten. But our body needs the enzymes. And without enzyme, we cannot digest the vitamins. Without enzyme, we cannot digest any good nutrition for our body. Then we see this white flour, white sugar, everything looks nice, but no nutrition. It will kill our health. This means, for what we eat such things, when it makes us so unhealthy. The junk food, I don't want to speak about this, is even worse. So, and then we see the food producer producing with preservatives, with so much poison, the food, that even insects will die when they eat the food. That you can try out if you give the insects a hamburger from McDonald's and so on. And then also this Coca-Cola and so on. Forget this rubbish. It looks nice, it is delicious, and it makes addicted. Because we have a program inside of ourselves who knows how much food we need. But if we're eating white sugar and this high carbohydrated food with very many calories and so on, our system cannot work anymore, or sweet and acid, or the ketchup, 50% sugar inside, no? And total acid for our body. And then our program stops and we eat more and more and more. The same is true for cheap fat. Everybody is complaining about butter. The butter is 1,000 times better than all this processed fat. And only the cold pressed oil, like from coconut or from olive oil, we can eat, but it should be cold pressed and no preservatives inside. So if you go into a restaurant, guess what you get? As I've worked as a cook, or still if I laugh and I cook for other people, no? The food had to be prepared very fast with microwave and so on. Then they bought all the stuff and prepared one day or a half day before you eat it, and for sure all the nutrients are gone. So what is if you want to eat spaghettis and with ketchup? Save your money for ketchup and just get raw tomatoes, put them in a blender, and all the other things inside, like red beets, looks good, avocado, and blend it, and then you buy fresh spaghettis. The other spaghettis are 8 to 10 hours in our stomach, fresh spaghettis. And then you have a healthy meal. And I don't want to speak about meat and so on. Okay, we speak about, okay, in the seafood they put so much antibiotica inside that you cannot eat it anymore. And if you take that antibiotica, then your body is resistant against antibiotica and you cannot use it anymore. And the same too is for all the other meat producer, or for all this farm fish. And even meat and fish is bad for our body. It's too acid, but the industrial process is much worse. No? So this you cannot trust anymore. All the shrimps, and I see it in Krabi, 6 of antibiotica they put in the water. Oh my God, and the water is so dirty, and the people are still eating it. Okay, I guess this should be not so good for you. This means when we see what the people have eaten 100 years ago, it was even more delicious, but it had need more time to prepare. And for this we buy these things, but if you make it raw like me, it's much faster than every cooking, and with a blender it works even much faster, and you can get it directly in your stomach. And so if you cook everything by yourself, then it needs a little bit more time. And restaurants, as I've worked and I see it, the fast food chains are even worse, much worse. So I hope I have motivated you not to eat this industrial processed food. It's without enzymes, mainly without vitamins, and if there are no enzymes inside, then guess you cannot digest the vitamins. And the enzymes you need as a catalyst, and this means if in the apples no enzymes, then for sure they keep fresh 10-20 months or so. And then they make this irradiation on the apples to kill the enzymes. All these food producers are hating enzymes, but our body needs enzyme for the cancer. Every day 13,000 cancer cells are attacking our body, and so on. Or do you like to get cancer? Okay, I've spoken enough. Okay, thank you and bye.